Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright, now so here's a video dealing with the frauditor that we all know as the Tyrant Terminator. And for those of you that are familiar with his videos, well, I think we could all agree that he gets away with a lot of bullshit, okay? A lot of bullshit. I so look forward to this guy getting arrested, and arrested soon. Oh, now I found the video interesting for two reasons. One was, the location that he chose, okay? He's another knucklehead like Liberty Troll who wants to go fraud it at the WIC location. Okay, WIC, okay? That, the location that helps mothers with their newborns, okay? Now, this knucklehead wants to go fraud at a location that's out there helping kids. But, listen, again, that's one of the reasons that I found it interesting, because to me, it seems like they're choosing locations that they know they're going to stir some shit up. They go in there with their camera, flexing their rights. They're definitely going to stir shit up. Now, the second reason that I found this video interesting, because as you all know, these knuckleheads, they like to go to locations that have signage stating no photography, no video recording. Oh, that's just a sign. That's just a policy, and your policies don't trump my rights. You know that BS, okay? But again, I found it interesting because not only did this location have that signage of no photography, no video recording, but damn it, it also had information there that if you're not happy with our policy of no video recording, here's an individual, David Crow, and the way it's posted on that signage, well, to me, it sounds like this guy has some power. He has some authority to either modify that rule or policy, however you guys want to put it, or remove it completely. And you know, these guys who say they're out here to make change or whatsoever, here I saw an opportunity that if he was really about making change, he has the information right there. A name of a person with a phone number that he can communicate his concerns and probably get that policy taken down. But no, he chose to go to the location and go over there and aim his camera at people, okay? Force his way of thinking down their throats whether they like it or not. Now think about it. You have an opportunity to communicate with somebody who has authority and power to remove that policy, or you're going to go to the location and harass the small employee that has no authority, no say-so in removing that policy. You tell me if this shit ain't about content or making change. Yeah, you get what I'm getting at. But let's get into the video and we'll go from there.
So as I'm reading this sign, TTA family, so if you have any questions or concerns about this policy, please contact DCFS Chief of Statewide Security Operations, David Crowell, at 217-836-0622. Then it says, near the bottom there, it says, this policy does not apply to a DCFS employee photographing a client for investigative or case management purposes. This policy applies whether the property is leased or state-owned. So that's clearly at the bottom there, right? Security said. I can't hear you.
Recording is not allowed in the facility. There are signs up there stating that.
Yeah, I see the sign, but that's just a sign. If you want to maybe contact the supervisor or somebody, maybe they'll let you know that we can record. So.
Hi there. How you doing?
How you doing today, ma'am?
All right. What is it?
Are you like a supervisor?
I wanted. Who do you want to speak to?
Well, she was saying something, about a sign about not recording, but I was trying to tell her that that's just a sign that doesn't, it doesn't really have any force of law. So, it's just a sign.
Okay, she's called me to the attention.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like I say, man, this DCFS entity, man, is notorious for just disregard. Oh, she's trying to do what? Oh, is she? Well, she's trying to call like a supervisor or something? Yeah, hopefully, maybe like I said, if the supervisor do come, maybe they'll know that we can.
Your temperature is normal.
She said, could you step outside?
Yeah, so like I was because she wasn't listening. So that was the first thing that I need to do. The second thing I also need to do while I'm here is file a FOIA with this department too. So it's actually two things that we need to do today. But she wasn't interested in listening, so.
Hi, sir. How are you?
All right, how are you doing today, man?
Well, are you videotaping?
Yes, ma'am. So, like I was trying to tell the lady behind the desk when she first came out, she was, what are you doing? I was trying to let her know that I'm here to do two things. The first thing is we want to exercise our right to record just in public. And the second thing I need to do is file a FOIA, which is an additional right as well. So she wasn't interested in hearing the second thing. So.
Okay. Well, I get you, but where's our sign up here? Because there's somewhere that says we can't record. So I get what you're trying to do, but we can't allow recording inside here because of the nature of the children and families that we deal with.
Yeah,
So
I can understand.
Can you please stop recording as you're speaking, please? You and I can speak.
I can understand what you're saying, ma'am, and I understand your position. But the thing is about the sign has no force of law. It's just a sign.
But this is not public property.
It is, because it's Illinois state.
It is, but inside of here, sir, I'm saying, but we're asking you that you don't record.
I understand.
You have a conversation?
I understand you guys are asking. I'm just saying respectfully, I have a right to do
But
it.
if you want to request a FOIA, this is not the place to do it. This is not our main office.
Yeah, I know. So so how FOIA goes, I can fill a FOIA out of any public entity.
Do you have it? We don't have it here. So.
No, I fill it out on a blank sheet and turn it in that way. That's the law.
Okay, so I get it, sir. Because we have people, our kids are not supposed to be recorded, so that's what we're asking you not to do that.
Yeah, for sure. So intentionally, I'm not trying to record any kids or anything like
You might
that.
see them coming in still. You see people coming in and out.
I definitely try my best to not get the kids. So
Okay.
if I can just.
Can you just call? Did you make a phone call? Let me just stop too. Okay. I get you, sir. I've asked. That's all I can do is ask.
Okay. So yeah, she's
What did you say?
Did you say me too?
I did.
Thank you.
definitely not trying to record any kids. That's not why we're here. However, I understand that just recording anything that your camera can capture is not illegal. So she's out on the phone right there.
Sir, can you please stand on this side? This is for our people coming in. Can you please stand on this side if you're
Well,
gonna?
this is public
I get
records
it,
as
but
well, right?
There's nothing public here, sir. I'm just asking you not.
There's not. So this right here is not for the public.
So I'm asking you not to record. We ask you not videotaping. It's not allowed.
Well, respectfully, ma'am, are you contacting the higher up, like someone over you that may know about our rights? Because that'll be great.
I'm calling the police. That's what I'm actually.
Well, I think that's unnecessary.
It may be unnecessary to you, sir, but we asked you to leave the building. That's what the policy says. It's right there on the wall. I showed it to. We talked about it, but
I can
you tell me
understand,
your
but
rights.
the policy is not law. So.
I get you. I
Okay.
get you, so that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, we're just trying to get the evacuation
Okay, thank you.
plan zone right there. She didn't want us to record it, but
It's not about
that's
what I
what it is.
want. I don't want you recording period because that's what it says on the wall out here. I'm not saying this.
I can understand what you're saying, but you understand that we do have rights, right?
I get your rights.
So even though
Listen,
you
and
understand
so
the rights, you're going to try to trample on them?
I'm not going to trample on them, sir. I'm going to repeat to you what's out here stating that there's no video recording in our building. That's what I'm saying. That's
Even
all
though
I'm saying.
we have a right to do
I'm
it.
not going to talk about your rights.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
saying
Well,
about your
but
rights.
that's
I'm
where it
gonna
comes
tell
down
you-
to.
I'm going to enforce what we have here. This is what we have.
Okay.
Can't talk about your rights. I'm not talking about your rights. I'm telling you the
okay.
rights of the children, the families we serve, and they have a right not to be videotaped and being here and to be. This should not be happening here.
Okay.
It should not be happening at all.
It just don't make sense if you do definitely
it
understand our rights and you're trying to disregard them. So that's kind of
You didn't put words in my mouth, sir. That's not what I said.
no, well, you actually did say you do understand our rights. Calling the police
I
is
understand you have rights. I didn't say your rights in regards to what you're doing. I said we have a right to post what we need to, and it says that you're not supposed to be videotaping, and that's what I asked you to stop and to please leave the building. But you're not doing that, so I'm doing what we need to do, which is call the police.
oh, well, I think that's
Call them.
definitely not necessary. I mean, to subject someone to harm.
All right, so if you were paying attention to the conversation that the female employee here was having with the frauditor, well, then you picked up on the tactics that he's using here. putting words in her mouth, twisting her words around to work to his narrative, because the female employee did acknowledge that he has rights, but she never said, hey, you have rights to record here. She's acknowledging that you do have rights, but her job is to enforce that policy of no photography, no video recording, and so on, okay? But again, this guy has that street hustler mentality, okay? He knows how to manipulate and twist things around so that his subscribers see him. His rights are being violated. And do you notice now they're crying to their subscribers? Look, the employees, they're calling men with guns to come do me harm. And I'm saying, hold on now, that employee has spoken to you in the beginning respectfully and nicely. Hey, we have a policy here of no video recording, no photography. And if you want to continue to record, we have to tell you you got to leave. Now, we all know frauditors, they're not turning their cameras off. This is all about content. And now, if you notice, all of them are doing when they're told you have to leave, we're not leaving. Okay, so what other options do you give these employees? Okay, and when they call police, now they want to make it sound like, look, they're calling men with guns to come arrest us, to come shoot us, and all that bullshit, to dramatize shit. Now, I'm sure you guys are picking up on that.
How you doing, officer?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Officer Adams.
Officer Adams, appreciate that. Appreciate that, sir. So, like I was just explaining to that young man, it seems like he understood the other personnel guy that was just standing right there. Is I need to do two things while I'm here. The first thing we need to do is be able to record in public and exercise our First Amendment right. That's the first thing. The second thing is I need to follow FOIA, which is an additional right. I tried to explain that to this young lady and the lady that's on the phone that obviously called you guys, and they're not interested in our rights today. So,
Who is our rights? I'm sorry.
our meaning we the people.
Did you tell me who you are?
No, I didn't. You
What's your
didn't.
name, sir?
I just want to remain anonymous, Officer Adams.
But I told you my name.
Well, you are required, respectfully.
But that's not just. I didn't say fair. That's not just.
Just.
Because I have a right to tell you who I am, you as well, on a public way in regards to me knowing who you are and who I'm talking to. I just asked for your name.
I understand, but I'm just saying.
Last name? Okay, you
respectfully, I was just
declined
saying.
to tell me.
Yeah, just respectfully, Officer
So
Adams.
why are you here?
Okay, again, so we want to be able to exercise our rights to record in public.
Who is we?
We the people. We the people. And the second thing is we want to be able to follow FOIA. So both of those are rights. They're not privileges. They are absolutely rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution.
Now, if you don't get that done, then what? You gonna remain here?
Well, I'm definitely going to get it done. It's fairly small in here, so I've already got as much as I can get.
If I sit down?
Oh, of course not. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
If you don't get it done, then what are you going to do?
No, I'm going to get it
You
done.
remain here?
I'm going to get it done.
How you going to get it done?
You know what a FOIA is, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I need to file a
Freedom of
FOIA.
Information Act.
That's correct. So I'll file a FOIA.
If you don't get it done, what are you going to do? If you don't get it done today, what are you going to do?
I'm definitely going to. I don't understand the question because I'm going to get it done. That's why I'm here.
How are you going to get it done if they don't allow you to do it? And if there's a procedure other than you doing it right here, then what, sir?
So how it works is if they don't give me a FOIA form to fill out, I'll fill it out on a blank sheet, and that should suffice because the state of Illinois, there's no standard form even.
And if it doesn't suffice, then what will you do then?
Well, the only way.
Continue to remain here.
I mean, I'm definitely going to not let my rights. I'm not going to allow my rights to be trampled on at all.
Okay.
At all.
Have I trampled on your rights within the past 5 minutes since I've been here?
No, of course not. So but they have. They have.
So now, if you're not able to accomplish what you said you want to do, then what are you going to do?
We'll just file some complaints. We got to do it anyway. We have to file some complaints on this entity.
Have you made an attempt to try to file a Freedom of Act information?
Not at this point.
Okay.
Not yet.
What else are you planning on doing?
There's no two things. So record in public is the first one, and the second one is to file a FOIA.
Okay.
Which we do recognize that those are rights, right, Officer Adams?
Now you know.
Do you concur?
They are, but there are guidelines to every human right.
Okay.
There are guidelines to every human right.
Okay.
And now you're in a facility
That's correct.
That they have posted to where you have confidentiality.
Not in
You have
public.
a right.
It's not the public. This DCFS. This is a building dealing with children.
So it is.
they
It's a
have
state
children.
agency.
This is a building that deals with children.
What's your name,
That
Officer?
are protected kill.
Officer Kill?
Okay, yeah. This is a building that deals with kids, which
Oh,
means they have
that's
the
right.
right to safeguard the children, and that's what they're doing at this point.
That's correct. But we also have a right to film in public, sir.
Okay, fine. Did you film already? Okay, you can't go back there because the kids are back
That's
there.
absolutely. We'll never try to go to restricted areas, sir.
Okay, all
so
right.
just de-escalate,
So
Officer
can
Kill.
we do this, sir?
You're getting
Can-
kinda,
Can we step
you know.
outside and talk about this so they can do what they have to do for these kids, and then you can go do your 4 years and all the things.
I gotta
that
do my
you're supposed
FOIA
to
right
be
here.
doing
Yeah, I gotta do my FOIA.
I don't know if they have. I don't know if they have a FOIA for here.
They might. We haven't asked them yet.
Do you have a FOIA for this facility for
No,
DCFS?
he said he can print it down.
Okay,
and
so
Yeah,
you have to
so-
go online. You go
No, sir. No, sir. I can fill it out on the blank sheet.
Okay, yeah, and listen, they don't have a FOIA at this location.
Sir, that's
They got
okay
to
if they
follow that
don't.
because
I
it's
can
kids.
fill it out on a blank sheet, sir.
Okay, sir, can you please just step outside with us?
Sir, I have
So-
to.
so
I have
that-
to
so that you
file
can
my
go do-
FOIA, and I have to exercise my rights.
Where you gonna file a FOIA at is what I'm asking.
Here, sir. I just
They
told you.
said they don't have it.
So did you hear me say a blank sheet?
Okay, but you can't fill a blank sheet out here.
Yes, you can,
They have
sir.
kids.
That's the law, sir.
They've got stuff to do. What do you?
There's no kids even here.
Are you on medication or something? Are you on medication or something? Are you on medication or something?
Sir, that's disgusting for you to go
Are
there.
you on medication?
Why? Because I'm
That's
exercising my
disgusting.
right?
No, she's letting you know there are children here.
I'm saying, what does the medication have to do with
That
it? I'm
means,
exercising
that
my right.
means if we may have to call and get you in a ambulance. Get you
I don't
some
need
type
an
of
ambulance, sir.
medical
I need to exercise my rights without
Okay,
you guys
exercise
trying to
your-
step on them.
exercise your-
All right, so let me jump in here real quick. Whereas I found it funny with the officer asking the frauditor, was he on any medication? Did he need any medical help? Oh, let me tell you why I found it funny. Because again, look at the bullcrap that he's doing. Realistically, like I said in the beginning of the video, the signage said it all. That to me proved a lot to me, guys, okay? The idea that if you're not happy with that policy of no recording, no photography allowed or whatsoever, if you have issues with that, here's an individual, David Crow, who has the power, the authority to make modifications as well as to remove the damn rule, okay? They're giving you an opportunity to fight for that change, but yet he chose to go there and stir shit up because all he had in his mind, come on, you got to pick up on it, all he had on his mind is that I need to make content. I need to make content, make a day's pay, okay? And then let's be real. These officers, you could only imagine what's going through their mind. They don't know this guy from Adam. All they know is they got some knucklehead in this location that's talking about he's going to record and I'm not going to leave this location. So listen, whether people, we see these videos every day. We already know some of them may seem harmless, but after watching that video of that wannabe frauditor who snapped and wanted to take out as many cops as he could, come on, that opened my eyes up, guys. Any one of these frauditors, Chili being the first one, that the way his actions, the way he acts with cops, okay, not only can you tell they straight up cop haters, but again, one day they may snap, and the next thing you know, we're watching this shit on the news about people, the employees, and law enforcement getting killed. And again, some of you may think this is entertainment, that this is harmless, and I don't see it. I truly don't, guys. Some of you may be don't like what I say, but to me, this is domestic terrorism, okay? And this shit has to be dealt with appropriately. We already know, okay, YouTube is a major player. They're not going to take a stand because it's all about money, okay? But this shit is serious, guys, and hey, it is what it is.
The young lady explained to you, sir, that they don't have that here. And
That's
there are
correct.
children present,
That's correct. So
which
I can
means-
fill it out on a blank sheet. This is just all I want to know. Is you guys going to aid them in trying to violate my rights? That's all I need to know.
When you fill it out on a blank sheet,
That's correct.
what do you want personnel to do with that blank sheet?
All they would have to do by law is forward it to their public information officer.
To do what? What is your
FOIA is for me to request materials, officer.
What's material?
I'm gonna ask general information.
Sir,
You need to de-escalate.
Here go your blank piece of paper. Go ahead and write it out.
You need to
so we
de-escalate,
can
man,
clear up
because
out
you're
here so they
trying
can
to escalate
continue
the
to do
situation,
business.
sir.
Here you go, sir.
I'm going to, but I don't need to be rushed.
Okay, sir. Here go a pen.
Okay, you can set it there.
So they can do what they got to do with.
Okay,
these
you
kids.
can set it there.
Okay, there you go.
Information are you looking to
There you go.
obtain?
It'll be general information. General. Just general information about this entity. I do, trust Officer Adams, I do this all over. I know precisely what I'm doing. That's why I'm hope, wishing, and praying that you guys don't aid them in trying to trample on my rights.
Sir, they got a piece of paper there.
I understand, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Now, sir,
Jamaica is there.
you're here,
Primary worker.
and now you're disturbing the peace.
I'm disturbing the peace by exercising the right.
Excuse me.
And they asked
I'm
you
gonna stop going there because
to
I don't want you to
leave.
say anything.
Did they not?
And I have official business. You can't ask a person to leave if you have official business.
Yeah, but right now,
Can she walk behind
you're
you?
bordering in regards to breaking the law. Because what business do you have here other than your access to a public facility?
I just told you two things, Officer Adams. Right now, at this point, I'm gonna ask you guys to call a supervisor.
But you can,
I'm already
supervisor.
A sergeant.
I'm already here.
So you're a sergeant?
I'm already here. Yeah, you said supervisor. I am the supervisor. So,
but
sir,
are you
there
a-
go your piece of
are
paper.
you a sergeant?
Sir, you can go to the station. You won't go higher than me. Right now, I am in charge. There go your piece of paper. The station's next door. You can
Okay.
fill out what you're talking about. You're trying to fill out, and then if you're not satisfied with what I'm telling you, you can go next door with a police station there and ask to speak to somebody who's higher.
Well,
than
well,
me.
hopefully we don't have to do that.
Well, sir,
Hopefully we don't
I
have to do
really, there go the piece of paper. I don't care if we have to do it or not. It
So-
doesn't matter.
So you're
We
going
have
so
to
you're
go-
going to try to trample on my rights today.
Sir, we're not trampling
As
on
an
your
officer.
rights. We're asking you to do what you said you're here to do, so we can
Yeah,
get
but
these
you're trying to
kids
rush
taken care
me,
of.
sir.
You know what, sir? Go ahead, sir. Do what you got to do, so we can move.
Biting
on.
your bottom lip, you're getting
So
very
we can
agitated.
move on, sir. Go ahead. You said you want to fill out the form. Fill it out.
This guy right here,
Let's go
man,
to phone,
Officer
sir.
Kill right here. You can tell he's becoming
Let's go to
really
the form,
unhinged.
Sir, they go to form.
I understand.
Please fill it out so we can get these kids out.
I'm
they
definitely-
have a notice up here saying that this is a personal facility, that you cannot enter this facility without their permission. They have that.
That's the same sign. It doesn't say personal facility at all.
You can go out there and read it.
It's right here.
Okay, you see what that is?
Yeah, that's the
It's
same
a
exact sign.
DCFS facility building.
It's a state building.
Okay.
That's why I can be here.
Sir, do what you got to do so we can move on.
I'm going to,
Okay,
but I don't want to be rushed though.
Okay, well then you're not rushed, but you can't stay here all day.
I can
We
stay here
can't
until they close. That's the law.
Oh.
The
No,
courts
so-
have ruled on that.
Okay,
You know we're not going to allow
Sir,
that to happen.
I mean, if you don't allow it, then it's violating my rights. That's okay. I'll go file a complaint and then we'll go from there. Then you guys will lose your qualified immunity. That's on. Okay,
Sir,
okay.
You're disturbing a place of business, and we're trying to be very patient with you.
But
I'm not trying.
you are, but not him.
I'm not trying to violate none of your constitutional rights. But guess what? Just like you have it, they have rights here too.
You're absolutely correct. So do you try to trample on mine?
I don't think they're trampling on your rights at all.
Well, if
I
you
think
guys
they're
telling me what you're not going to allow me to do, that will be trampling, sir.
because it's the law. It's the law.
So if you're here to uphold the law, then you know I have a First Amendment right, which is the highest law, the Constitution, right?
Which is what?
Freedom of press, sir.
Okay.
That's exactly what we're doing
Through
today.
communication device. Is that
That's
right?
that's correct.
But you can't be here in the manner that you're in. Okay?
I'm not. So time,
Right
place, and
now,
manner. I'm
you're
doing it
his
in a
way.
peaceful
He's
way.
trying to take care of business.
I'm not in
You're
his way. I'm not in his way,
Yeah,
sir.
you were. You're disturbing the peace,
Absolutely not, sir.
And you're not being just, because I don't know who you are, where you from, but you know me.
So is it a requirement? Am I legally obligated to tell you who I am, Officer Adams?
I'm obligated to tell you who I am.
Per your policy, right?
No,
Oh,
per the
well.
law.
No, sir. So it's per policy that you identify yourself to a member of the
Now you
public.
know my law.
Oh, absolutely. 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 So, like, again, what I'm going to do is,
Sir, come here. Come here.
well,
Put that camera on this, right?
yeah, I'm just trying to show your partner the same sign, right there.
Right.
That's correct. That's
That
correct.
pertains to you. It doesn't pertain to my partner.
I was
All right.
trying to tell him about the
Now,
sign, sir.
if you don't leave and they told you to leave, that's grounds to be arrested for trespass.
Okay, so if I don't leave at this moment, I'll be arrested.
You can be, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, I'm just confirming. If you say yes, I'm out the door.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, if you say yes, I'm
But
going.
I came here and
I'm
I
not going to
introduced
refuse to leave.
I came here and I introduced myself to you.
That's correct.
I didn't tell you to put your camera away.
That's correct.
I didn't tell you to stop talking.
That's correct.
I wasn't rude or disrespectful to you.
Absolutely not.
But you can't remain here in the manner that you are. As my partner explained to you, you can't have that device going on here.
And that,
It's a public place in regards to those who have business to attend to. Now, if you're
Okay.
outside, Sir, you're more than welcome to record whatever you may choose.
And-
But you're coming in here, we're dealing with children, babies, we're dealing with adults, we're dealing with family members.
Okay.
Confidentiality. Ma'am, I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Robin Albert, I'm the Administrator, Senior Leadership.
Yes, ma'am,
Department.
Officer Adams of the Harvey Police Department. Can you please try to help this matter understandable in regards to letting this person know the
Are you
confidentiality?
videotaping now?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I refuse to be videotaped.
I understand. So we have a right to do it. I've been trying to tell everybody here that we have a First Amendment right to do so. And I also have a right to file a FOIA. So we hope that that doesn't be infringed on.
Why is this established here?
Well, we have youth here that cannot be videotaped without proper consent
Yes,
from the
ma'am.
guardian. Their confidentiality cannot be breached, their identity cannot be known to the public.
Yes, ma'am.
Unless the guardian consents to that.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's one of the reasons, but also this is state property.
Yes, ma'am.
Which makes it public property. That's correct.
And
Go
we,
ahead, I'm sorry.
as you see, have asked that people not videotape to ensure that we're not breaching anyone's confidentiality.
How about outside the building? What about that?
This is public property outside, but not any people going in and out the building.
With inside of the business?
Right.
So it's a little different type of establishment when you're outside of this building.
Yes.
Even on the state property, you can take pictures, videotape, so forth and so on.
I don't see where that's prohibited, but
I see.
once again, we do have
Once you come in.
youth and care coming in and out of this building, so the staff that have not consented to be videotaped. So that's against the law.
And what is it that you would like this person to do that's standing dressed in a cap?
Yeah, what's wrong with
black
that?
shirt,
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
black warm-up pants. I'm just my way of identifying you since
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know who you are.
Well,
What is it that
you're
you
definitely
would
going
like
to find out who I
right
am.
now?
Okay, so you've been found here.
All right.
Okay,
Sir.
ma'am, can you please look at him and tell him that I'd like for him to leave the premises?
Sir, I'm asking that you leave the premises.
Okay, and you the manager?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, I'm
Okay, so I can't file my FOIA today.
What's the procedure for filing that?
Just got to make sure we get all
Can
this
you clear the
documented.
door so they can
For
come
sure,
out,
just-
sir? Thank you, sir.
For
So
sure.
we don't have, like I said before,
Yes,
I'm one of the
ma'am.
managers as well, and we do not have the form here, and he said he can print it down, so.
That's correct.
We gave him a piece of paper to do it, but he has not done so. I said that he could do it originally, but we
Right.
don't have
Right.
anything.
But now you asking me
Right,
to leave,
so-
correct?
Yes.
Okay,
And if I don't leave, I'll be arrested.
correct.
Okay, great. That's all I need. That's all we need. So that's all we would need, TTA family.